Welcome, Scorpio. I'm Brenda, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your angel tarot and traditional tarot reading for the month of November and December. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, but most of all, subscribing to them. Please be sure to click the bell button when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified immediately when these are put out on YouTube for you to view. As you know, this is strictly a general reading. Every single card may not resonate with every single Scorpio on the planet, but if it does, run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I invite you to click the little icon in the top right-hand corner of this video, and it will direct you right into my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information, my beautiful Scorpios, is posted below this video. So let's see what our all-over energy is for the month of November. Well, you've been given renewal, and this is all about you reviewing and evaluating where it is you are right now and what's brought you to right here. You've had things in the past that came up that you had to step forward and change. This was about change here for you, and we've talked about this a lot, Scorpio. These last few months, you've made some major changes in your life and moved in a new direction. This was all about knowing that it was the right time to move in a new direction. And for some of you Scorpios, you've already done this. But for others, I see you may be contemplating and thinking about this and processing this now. But I do see a lot of you Scorpios have actually made the move, and you're moving in, and it was the best thing that you could have done. So know that it was the perfect timing for some of you that have already moved. But I see that some of you are still thinking about it, and know that you are going to be moving in a new direction. Perhaps it's a new job. Perhaps it's a totally new location geographically where you live. Perhaps it's moving on to a new relationship, changing the way you think, changing the way you do things. But you are moving on. You are changing things, my beautiful Scorpios. You are going to be moving in a new direction on your journey. Coming in with your career, you've been given the Eight of Air, and this is all about feeling trapped in a situation. Some of you may be in a career where you don't think you're expanding and you're growing on your path. There may not be any positive outlook for advancement for some of you. Some of you may be bored. Perhaps it isn't the job that you wished you'd had, and you feel like you're lacking any self-confidence right now and you're afraid to take action. Some of you may be wanting to look for this new job. Maybe it has to do with moving on to a new career here, and you've been wanting to do that, but you haven't felt it was the right time. But know that if it has to do with your job, some of you will be doing this. You will be moving on to a new career and a new job. You're feeling bored, you're feeling trapped, and you don't feel you can expand and move on. Now, some of you, this could reference to a legal issue. You may be feeling trapped in a legal issue, some sort of a situation where there will be documents and transactions going on where you have to sign things. But know that this came up with the career card, and I'm reading it as a career situation here, that you need to stop feeling trapped. I do see you're going to make the right choices to make the changes come into you, where you're going to be moving on or changing things up within your career. Some of you may be stepping out and adding a secondary job to your job that you have now for a residual income. You may be planning on wanting to go out and be self-employed, some of you Scorpios, and some of you may have already done that. But for others, I see you may be thinking about moving forward and being your own boss, being your own entrepreneur, trying to promote your own business. So some of you may be easing in gently and doing this, behind the scenes, so that when the timing is right, you're just going to make that move. You're going to be renewing everything. You're going to be moving on in this new direction. Beautiful. Coming in with your relationship and your love card, you've been given a Cups card here, the Queen of Water. And this is all about a relationship developing to a new level. And you being able to trust your own intuition with this, not being afraid, stepping up. It's all about, this Queen, she's tender-hearted, empathetic. She's patient, and she's loving. And you're going to be taking on that too. And you're going to be seeking out like-minded people. Some of you may be actually out there on the internet, on a dating site, trying to meet someone. And it's all how you project yourself. And you're going to make it very clear. I do see you stepping up. Perhaps you were lacking a little bit of confidence in the beginning. I'm reading these cards general here for all of these topics here. And maybe you're lacking a little bit of confidence here. Don't be afraid to take action. Step up, my beautiful Scorpios. Step up And you know what? Rise above, rise above. You've had turbulent waters in relationships prior to now. And like this has come up for other people as well, where you've kind of washed your hands of it and said, nah, it isn't going to happen. But then you've thought about it, and you know what? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful world out there. You're going to rise from any past relationships like the phoenix, and you're going to be finding someone new. You're going to be moving on. You're going to be wanting people, and you're going to be communicating more. You've made your mind up from the past, from the lessons you've learned from past relationships, that it isn't going to work this time. You're going to be looking for people that are going to do what you want them to do. And I don't mean this as a controlling situation, Scorpio. I just mean that you may have been very submissive in the past relationships to keep them happy. You've kind of given up your own independence, your own purpose, your own passions, your own likes that you want in a relationship, and what it is you need to fill your cups with. So it's not going to happen now. Scorpio, you've made your mind up to move in a new direction, and that even means in the relationships part of your life. You're going to make sure that whoever comes into your life now is going to do things that you want to do, be with you for who you are. In the past, I see you may have been used, in relationships. It was sort of one-sided. They took advantage of your good nature and your hospitality and your charity and all your love. And you've moved on, Scorpio. You're going to be setting a whole new plan here for who is going to come into your life. And they're going to be just like you, because you've made your mind up to make sure you attract that type of person. It's, you're going to seek out like-minded people. Coming in with your all-over happiness, and your well-being. At the end of the month of November, you got the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about, an important achievement that you have made. You've moved on. Some of you, it's been in your career sector, your business. You've changed things up, the way you're going to do things, and you're happier for it. You've changed relationships, and you've moved on, and you're happier for it. And, it's all because of your own self-discipline and your willpower that you've been able to do this. So, people are taking notice, the change in you, Scorpio, and how much more settled, how much more happy you are. They can see this. They can see how much happier and settled and calm and at peace you are. Scorpio, it was hard for you. I see you've had your difficulties. You've had your trials and tribulations, both financially and in relationships. But boy, this is a brand new step into a new year that you're looking forward to. You're going to make those changes, Scorpio. And this time it's about you and who you bring along for the ride. Who's going to walk the path with you on this next step of your journey. And you're going to be sure that whoever comes up to you now and joins your tribe and joins your circle, they better be growing and expanding with you, or it's not going to work. And you know that. You've learned the hard way. Unfortunately, Scorpio, we all had lessons to learn, and you've learned them well, and you're moving on. This is a happy outcome. This is basically all about you moving on, new career here, or self-employment here, picking the right person now and attracting the right people into your life, manifesting and leaning into what it is you want in a relationship and seeing it come in. It's basically, how you care for yourself, how you feel about yourself, loving yourself first, and knowing that you're worthy of something so much worthwhile waiting for. And at the end of the day, success coming in. Now, some of you may actually be contemplating taking a holiday or a trip, and perhaps it's going to be with someone new that you're going to meet. But I do see that in general, I don't see any major illness here or health issues with you, Scorpio. My guides would come in and tell me if there was a warning or there was something you needed to be conscious of, other than regular, ordinary things that come in when we get a cold or something. But I see your health for most of you, maybe not for all of you, but for most of you, I see it's generally all over well-being here. You need to feel better about everything coming into your life now. It's only because you worked hard for it, Scorpio. You learned the lessons from the past, and you said, this is about me now. And I congratulate you for that, Scorpio. Job well done. Now, coming in for your all-over energy, look what you got. Twice you got the Chariot. This is your all-over energy. You ended it here. You ended it here in November. And now you're stepping up with the all-over energy of the Chariot in December. You made all the right moves a few months ago for some of you, Scorpio, and it's starting to show its fruition here in November. And now you're stepping into December, and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. You made all the right moves, all the right choices that you could make. Yeah, it was challenging. It wasn't easy for you, but you did it, and you did it with your own willpower. You did it with your own due diligence. You put the time and effort into the changes you had to make your life better for you. And that's the all over energy showing. Job well done, Scorpio. You got the moon for career. You got the moon. So coming into December, you still are learning. You have to trust your instincts and also what you've been taught. So keep your eyes open. If there's anything new that you need to learn, you're still studying in your career, in your job. Perhaps you're looking into a new topic, a new subject. Perhaps you're adding something to your business now. They just threw up healing modalities. Some of you may be getting involved in that type of thing, and you're learning something new all the time. And this is helping you advance forward in your career, Scorpio. Some of you may be, like I said, taking a new course, something that you need to apply. Perhaps you're stepping out there, looking into, like I said, a secondary job, something new coming in, or just something that's going to help you. But I want you to know if there's any information in the background, you need to find it out, okay? And that is the dog has been taught, and he retains what he's been taught, and he's learned it. The wolf here goes on instinct. If it doesn't feel right, he realizes that he's not going to stick his head into the porcupine pit. But, you know, there you have the crab coming up behind. So don't be too overly focused on something that you're not paying attention to any red flags or any information coming into you. Keep your eyes open at all times, but I do see this as mainly about research. This is about you creating either something new, adding something new, or honing up your skills. Honing up your skills to apply to your business or to your career to make it work out in your favor. Beautiful. Coming in with the love and relationship card, you've been given the Knight of Pentacles. And this is progress. This is moving forward. This is all about you realizing that perhaps some of you are more interested in December on your career than you really are applying anything towards your love life. However, I do see that you have been making the moves to attract someone, and this could be your knight coming in, and this knight might help you with your job, with your finances. He may be somebody who does what you do. He may be somebody who's going to help you build your business or help you with your job. But this Knight of Pentacles, he's coming in here. This could be your knight coming in for you, and know that he's not going to want to. He's going to have as much to lose in this relationship and as much to gain as you do. He's not going to be a dependent. Some of you have had relationships where your partner was more of a dependent and you had to do all the work. This individual, not him. He's going to come in and he's dependable. He's going to be there for you. He's going to step up for you. Wow, Scorpio. This is amazing as far as your relationship and love life go in December. Things are going to work out for you. This could be your knight that you're going to actually meet and go out with. You're going to be so amazed that he is employed. He has a job. He's not going to use you. He's got enough money to pay his own bills. He has established himself. Now, with your all-over happiness and wellness, you have been given the Two of Pentacles. And this is all about making choices and decisions, okay? This, you know, you may be very busy at the end of the month of December, as most people are. They're down to deadlines. They have things they have to get done before the new year. And you may be busy too, but you could be busy with entertaining. You could be busy with working. You could be busy with this new relationship or your job. And I do see that you're going to be able to make a decision and that you haven't been wanting to make, or you've had to put on hold, and now you're going to make it. And don't worry about it. You're going to wipe your hands clean of it. Scorpio, you're going to make the right decision. So don't worry about it. Don't let things stress you out. This is all about choices and decisions and moving forward in a new direction. Knowing that coming into the new year of 2020, you will have made all the right changes, all the right moves for you to start a brand new journey. Scorpio, kudos to you. Congratulations. This is a great read for you. So I want you to know that this is going to be a positive outcome for you when it comes to happiness and outcome. You've made the right choices. You're moving forward. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, Scorpio. Wow. Well, my beautiful Scorpios, this is your reading for the month of November and December. Please leave your comments below. Let me know if some of it resonates with some of you. Keep in mind it is a general reading. If you want a private reading, that would involve going to my website and seeing the services that I offer. I wish you a great month of November and a fabulous month here of December. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Scorpio. You've earned that right to be happy about those two occasions again in your life. Well, I leave you with this. The universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace, Scorpios. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. See you soon, Scorpio.